It's a Hall of Fame resume that includes the PokerGO Cup. But now, Daniel Negreanu shifts his focus to the purple jacket. This is the Poker Masters. Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada and the PokerGO studio. It's the final table of event number 5, a $10,000 buy-in, no limit hold'em tournament. Jeff Platt alongside Brent Hanks in the broadcast booth. And Brent, Daniel Negreanu is our chip leader with 5 left.
42% of the chips in play already. Overwhelming chip leader. Certainly seems like this should be his day, Jeff. Let's take home another title for Negreanu here at the Masters.
Third place finish in event number 2 and a final table appearance here. We look at the leaderboard. It is presented by Zenni. Eyewear for everyone. Won't be easy for Negreanu to nab the W today. Nick Pietrangelo, one of the best tournament players in the world, at back-to-back final tables. Vic Chagall, Jeff Trudeau in the mix, and Jake Daniels is at his second Poker Masters final table. A look at the payouts, more than $178,000 to our winner. Our final 5 guaranteed $52,800. Kick things off with about a 13K pay jump from 5th to 4th. The purple jacket awaits the winner of the overall series, getting close to the halfway point at the Poker Masters. Back to work for Negreanu, back to work for Trudeau. There's 2 8s. Says all of it.
300.
Good luck.
Good luck.
And here we go.
2 overs.
Trudeau all in and at risk with the 8s against Negreanu's. Like he said, 2 overs. Trudeau wins this. You're back up to more than 700K. Gonna be hard to win it now. There's that backdoor clubs. But for right now, looking for an 8. Doesn't find it on the turn. How about the river? No, sir.
Good game, man.
It's a good game to Jeff Trudeau. Out in 5th for $52,800.
Not a bad showing.
No.
Final table, final 5 finish here at the Poker Masters. See if he sticks around and plays a few more events here, Jeff.
Frisky Nicky.
665.
You have to get off your phone there for me if you don't mind.
Oh, boy. Well,
to
Frisky
go to the
Nicky,
side
as
or
Negreanu
whatever.
likes to call him.
Wow.
Just for the TV, I don't know.
His 2 kings in the small blind. This is very, very bad news for Jake
If
Daniels.
this holds, you're looking at your new chip leader, Pietrangelo.
Does make the call.
Nope.
Negreanu says no
Jesus
thanks.
Christ. How do you have these hands?
Jake Daniels is on the
Dang,
ropes.
that's a lot.
All in and at risk.
Aces, kings.
5-3.
5-3.
Got all the
Yeah.
hands.
He's polarized kind of player.
Vic Chagall, a very
had a 7
curious onlooker with a
did not
20K
have an ace,
pay
right?
jump looming.
Sure. No ace?
I did not have an ace.
All right.
That's, you're live. That's 4 cards.
I have 1 live flush draw.
44, 3 of 44 win for you. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I
One
mean,
life
at this
lost
point,
by
how
2.
does he lose?
This is not enough chips, just so you know.
Prepay them in.
Now he needs the king.
More outs. Take it.
I think an ace is going to come.
Queen 10-7.
I feel it.
Negreanu feels an ace. It'd be quite nice for Jake Daniels. Doesn't come on the
exciting.
turn, but the turn opens up even more outs. You see him on top of your screen. Daniels needs an ace,
Or king, right?
a
Ace,
king,
king?
or an 8 to stay
Making sure I
alive.
don't get excited if something else comes.
River card. That's another queen.
Good game, Jake.
You guys
That does it for Jake Daniels, his second final table appearance at the 2021 Poker Masters, out in 4th for $66,000.
Yeah, another nice showing. 4th place for Daniels, and I have no doubt he's going to hop in event number 6 right now, the 8 game. One of his goals is to win a major series. He wants to take home a jacket.
Pietrangelo with 7s in the big blind.
These
What's this
two
call?
do not want to play a big pot. They're just trying to play a little small ball, move up.
Oh,
My.
baby.
Hello.
8-7-7. Every single one of the sevens for Nick Petrangelo. Negreanu checks back. The turn is a 3. 325K in the pot. We can see that a 6 would be an absolute disaster for Negreanu.
10 seconds.
475.
Oh, and the overbet on the turn.
It's going to be about 475 too much. That was good. You had me beat. 'Cause I didn't even. Actually, a 6 on the turn, and I'm screwed. I make it straight with a 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 4 or 5 of hearts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 4 or 5. I was like,
Yeah.
you didn't fold 9, 10.
No, right?
Yeah.
Just check full, not 10. No, I had 4 or
Yeah.
5 of hearts.
No. Check. Check. Bet 50.
Just a little stab by Negreanu. Nicky going nowhere with ace high on this board.
Check.
8 on the turn. Negreanu turns a gutter.
Negreanu knows that Petrangelo has plenty of ace high, king high holdings that are just really never giving up on this board. He may go for 2 shells. Here comes, picks up that added equity.
Bet 125.
Let's tell a believable story.
Does fire again. 125,000. And
Beautiful.
now Petrangelo does fold.
Tight fold.
Yeah, ace high.
Stay fresh.
Stream them on my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are on, right?
We should just show up
Put it
at
on
one
the
of
other one
those
for an hour.
and just do the live commentary right behind the players.
wear a-
Everybody will love it.
Just wear headsets,
Yeah.
not connected to anything. Just talk.
Thanks.
It's be a pretty good bit. Bring a bottle of wine. We'll have a great time.
Maybe Chagall tries to bluff with just 8 high here. Yeah, he's going to give it his best. I don't think Daniel.
So
Daniel
like
doesn't
when
love
you worry
the king.
about only one card, and that card comes. How much? What the fuck?
Negreanu worried that Chagall has perhaps checked back king high, which turns into aces and kings here.
And even a hand like Jack
Worry
10
about
Yeah.
one
makes a
card
straight.
and one card only. Card to king, huh?
10 seconds.
Chagall did size up
You
here,
know, when
but
you do it, you always call. 8 high.
It's just a weird river.
I know you're calling. Once you start this, like
Once
you,
I started with the
I know you're calling.
the yapping.
I'm like, Daniel, stop, just call.
Just call me already. Let's move on. You just buck your hand.
I didn't know.
Play,
All in.
they play like,
I didn't know. I saw the second one.
Chagall says hold that thought
We're at 60.
on cash discussion. So I got king 10 here
Yeah.
with
gotta
10 bigs. -ish.
You're okay. I don't have it. I have my favorite hand, though. Oh, my God. You're
The
so in good
10-7
shape.
is the Daniel Negreanu and has been
You're
for
crushing.
I had 10,
almost
7.
20 years.
Did you? All right. Well, there's no 8s, 9s, 6s, or jacks out.
Right. You can still make a straight.
Yeah.
How many 10s are in this deck?
We'll see. One more left.
Chagall in good shape to double up.
What games you talking about, Nikki?
There's a lot of
7 in the window.
That's.
Sick. He said.
Sick
How
indeed.
about 9 of clubs?
Yeah,
That's a
backdoor
good
flush
Fair.
draw.
card.
Yeah.
there's a
Like
lot
a
of like
straight
10,
draw?
20, 40 with a big blind ante.
That's pretty cool. I had no idea.
5, 10, 20, big blind ante.
Yeah, the 3 of hearts is not an appealing turn card if you're Vic Chagall. He'll need one of 3 kings on the river to stay alive. To get back up to 20 bigs.
My
It's
favorite
paint, but
hand.
it's a jack.
Good game, guys.
Good game, man.
Nice to meet you.
Good game,
And
bud.
Daniel
Good
Negreanu gets him with the Negreanu. Vic Chagall out in third for
I think we're on
$85,800,
break in 30
but
seconds.
an impressive performance from him.
Yeah, he can play
He
ball.
wants one more hand.
Vic Chagall. Podium finish.
And he's got 10s. Sounds like we're
150.
fitting in one hand before our players are off on break.
What, Nick wants to make this a turbo.
Yeah. Says we don't need 40-minute levels heads up. We can just pick up the pace a little bit. Queen 6-4 all diamonds. Petrangelo with the 5 of diamonds. Negreanu the 10 of diamonds.
75.
I think any diamond is probably has to just come along for the ride. Maybe one more street for Petrangelo.
He agrees.
This is definitely the heads-up match, Jeff. I think most people were hoping for.
Yeah.
Petrangelo versus Negreanu.
8 of diamonds on the turn.
Okay.
Not quite sealed yet, as Petrangelo could find the 7 of diamonds on the river.
2% of the time.
And the 2 of spades.
Daniels sort of trapped him into
160.
this. Yeah, he thinks he's value betting in a way.
5 of diamonds.
No good. Negreanu will take the first pot of heads-up play.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
He said 163, 110. It's an old school move. So we're on break, right?
Yeah. 180.
Here's 180. Go. We have a particular table there for you to see that.
We've introduced the yellow 100Ks into the mix. Purple chips were 25K apiece, blue chips 5,000 apiece. Petrangelo with a slight chip lead entering heads-up play.
Check.
But as this series has proven to us time and time again, we just never know what will happen heads up.
At 120.
Both players looking for their first career Poker Masters title.
Daniel knows that Nicky can be betting quite wide here. On this sort of texture, being the pre-flop raiser.
Check.
Hearts come home. A stone 0 of a hand for Petrangelo. If he thinks we're targeting a jack, or perhaps even some sort of king high. And that sort of changes things, right? Petrangelo checking back, suggesting that he could actually have an ace, Jeff. This is the line he would likely take. Negreanu with king high, saying, okay, I called you because I thought king high could be good. I had the back doors. I still think it could be good.
$400.
My goodness, yeah. And Nikki says, yeah, this is how I'd play an ace. I'd bet the flop. I'd check behind on the turn. And when I make trips on the river, I would bet it again. Similar sorts of sizing. We know how hard Negreanu's worked on his game. Could he possibly see through this, understanding that king high absolutely can be the best hand, knowing that Nick has to bet all of his hands that do not have any showdown value. What a call with king
Does
high.
make the call. The king high is best. Game on, says Daniel Negreanu.
Kid extraordinarily long.
Short versus Peters for the event number 1 crown. Brock Wilson versus Elio Fox
Maybe 180 total.
for the event number 4 title. Two
Oh,
good ones here, heads up.
This is dangerous for Pietrangelo. We would expect Negreanu to come in with a 4-bet, or excuse me, a 3-bet. And with ace-7 suited, and what I'm suggesting, Jeff, is that
10 seconds.
he's never really going to give up on the hand. We're either calling here a 3-bet or potentially
10 total.
going to bluff all in. And let's find out what Pietrangelo decides to do.
As the 3-bet, it's to 610,000.
Yeah, here we go.
Call.
It's the call, biggest pot of the heads-up battle. 1.3 million in this pot already. Ace, queen, jack. While Pietrangelo flops a pair of aces, it's Negreanu with top 2 and a stranglehold on this one.
And further danger for Pietrangelo. He's done nothing wrong in the hand thus far, just now really can't get away from it. Have to call another street here. You have top pair. We know Negreanu has plenty of bluffs. He could certainly be light.
725. Call.
And a sizable continuation bet by Negreanu as well.
No down
It is
bet
not
here.
a down bet. It is just long ball, building a massive pot.
And just like that, there's almost 2.8 million in this pot, and that's about what Pietrangelo has behind.
And this, again, this sort of texture now.
Check.
The hearts come home, and oh boy, what a check by Negreanu.
Wow.
This is filthy. Top 2. He's going to let Pietrangelo think that he's got the best hand. It could be over, Jeff.
Pietrangelo checks back. River card is another 4.
Oh boy.
Pietrangelo squarely in the danger zone.
I give Pietrangelo credit. Didn't put another chip in the pot on the turn. Trying to keep it as small as possible.
10 seconds.
But we all know what's coming.
1.8.
Bet 1.8.
The bet is 1.8 million.
Call.
Pietrangelo flings in the call. He'll see the bad news, and Daniel Negreanu takes a commanding chip lead.
Correct.
Disaster for Pietrangelo.
I still have.
And a jackpot for Negreanu. Now able to move in for the kill. He's left Pietrangelo with 9 big blinds. Sometimes you just got to lose the money. That was one of those situations where Pietrangelo did everything right in the hand.
Oh boy, and Negreanu
Oh boy,
continues.
It just limps in. It sets the
momentum.
absolute trap with 2 aces. Oh, Jeff, this might be game, set, match right here.
All in.
Yeah, and here we go, all of it.
My goodness.
That was for value.
I know, I hear you. Like that hand would have just went in. I'm
Tarantula
just
says,
like,
I got a pretty
trying
one.
to get some extra.
Not when you compare it to
Okay.
aces, though. And Negreanu gets that much closer to the first Poker Masters win of his career.
What about bluffs? Were you gonna bluff?
There?
The other one.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of like
King,
King X
whatever.
suited. Yeah.
King 5-4 going to be tough for Petrangelo.
like
Down to
19
runner.
10-8.
Yeah, literally, all those.
Can Negreanu lock it up on the
I would
turn?
have played a bluff exactly that way, like if I was. Probably just check turn if you bet, check full turn or fire river.
That was a great river for me.
The turn is the
Good
6.
game,
We
bud.
add another bullet point to the Hall of Fame resume
Cheers.
of
Good
Daniel
run.
Negreanu. He now has a Poker Masters title. He wins event number 5 for $178,200.
Kid Poker.
We're gonna have a purple jacket
Coming
maybe
for that purple
to change
jacket.
this black one.
Daniel Negreanu is our winner. Petrangelo in second. Vic Chagall out in third. Jake Daniels eliminated in fourth. Jeff Trudeau out in fifth. And Brent, we have a new leader in the race for the purple jacket.
Yeah, and you can bet he's coming for it. He's going to hop in event number 6, the 8 game, which he feels he's a strong favorite in. Daniel Negreanu, his second title of 2021, his first ever here at the Poker Masters. The floodgates, Jeff, we said it before. We'll say it again, they're open. Here comes Kid Poker.
He's kicking down the door at the PokerGO studio. Daniel Negreanu wins more than $178,000. Event 5 title. We'll be back tomorrow with final table coverage of the 10K 8-game mix. We'll see you then.